Show you how to manage your PAL device, how to add users, set time schedules, look at a log, just basic management of your PAL device. So I'm logged in here to the main screen. When you first log in, you're going to see what we call the dashboard. It's going to show you the number of devices that you have. I have that I am able to see on my account one device. These devices are shared with you by the person who did the installation. So if you're not seeing the amount of devices you need, you can contact the installer who will share the rest of the devices with you so you can see everything you have. It will show you a total number of users that you have in the system, and then everything else you don't need to worry about. Off to the left-hand side is your control center. It's going to say dashboard, devices, places, users, organizations, alert messages, and settings. You do not need to worry about anything below devices. You don't add users where it says users. Nothing below devices will matter to you. So when you want to add users, view a log, set a time restriction, all of those things, you're going to come here to this control panel and you're going to click on devices. And then you'll see a list of all the devices that have been shared by the person who did the installation, which should be all the devices that are installed on your gate, door, whatever it may be. Now, it will be named, it will have the address, it will say the status. This is just a fake unit, it's not actually online. To access this device where I can control it, I'm going to click on this blue serial number to the device, and now I'm inside the device's management, where I can actually see a log, add users, all of those things. So you're going to get a quick snippet of what's going on with the system. Up here you'll have general, log, charts, users, and settings. If you click on log, this is going to give you a 30-day history, which can be filtered, of all of the activity that's going on the device. So you're able to see who accessed the unit with what, with their Palgate app, with their remote control, with their card, their fob, at what time and what date they accessed that unit is all shown here. And you can filter and export this information if you need to. Because this is a fake system, it's not going to actually show you anything. If I click on this little slide bar here, it's going to show me a log of the administrators who were in here. So if they added a user, which I did, you can see when they added those users. So if you ever have a question of, hey, who deleted this user, who added this user, who messed up the whole database, you can click on this under log and it's going to give you that information. Charts you don't need to worry about. This is more for the installation, where they can see the voltage, the signal strength of the SIM card, all of those things. And then before getting to users, we're going to go to settings. There are only two areas in settings that you need to worry about: timer events and time groups. Timer events are an automatic open or unlock schedule, and an automatic close or lock schedule. What that means is, if I click edit, I want this gate or door or whatever it is to automatically open at 8 a.m. and then I want it to automatically close or lock again at 10 a.m. so it's open for 2 hours. The first time is the open or unlock time, the second time is the lock or close time, and I want that to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of every week. I'm going to click save. Now I can also add another one. You can add as many of these as you want. So let's say that on Sunday the hours are a little bit different. So Sunday and Saturday, my hours are a little bit different. It's only from 9 to 11. Now, these dates are showing that on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's going to open at 8 a.m., close at 10 a.m. On Sunday and Saturday and Sunday, it's going to open or unlock at 9 a.m. and close or lock at 11 a.m. And you can delete these as well, which we'll do here. And that's done in timer events. So timer events is your 7-day timer. Time groups is where you're going to restrict access. So you can see I've created a group called pool. What this means is that if this was connected to a pool, you can choose a start and end date. So a lot of times for pools, it's going to be Memorial Day and Labor Day. If you leave these blank, it will autofill and it's an unlimited time. Our pool's open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. and it's open every day of the week, and you can add as many of these what we call intervals. So if you wanted to change it to Saturday and Sunday, have different pool hour days, you can do that as well. I'm going to delete those because it's every day. And what this does is this is saying that any user that I add to this pool, this group named pool, will have access through their app, if you give them the app, the Wiegand remote, transmitter, card, fob, wristband, whatever device you're using to open it, only from 7 to 2200, so 10 p.m. Okay, and I'm going to save that. Those are the only two things you need to worry about in organizations: timer events for the opening and closing, automatic opening and closing, and time groups to restrict access. I'll then come into users, and users is where I'm going to add users and decide what access and everything that they have. I'm going to delete these two, okay, and show you that if I come here to the little blue square with the white plus sign, I'm going to click add user, and I can put in a phone number, and this phone number is really important. Well, 801-905-991, make sure I get my phone number right. This phone number is really important because what that phone number is doing is saying I am giving what we call a virtual credential through the PalGate app, P-A-L-G-A-T-E app. I'm giving that person a virtual credential so they can trigger this PAL device, whether it's on DoorGate, through their app. And you get 5 free apps. You can buy as many as you want, but you get 5 for free. And because I entered in a phone number, I just took up one of those slots. So I now have 4 free ones available. And again, you can purchase more and have as many as you want. Where you're going to be spending most of your time probably in the management is here, the Wiegand facility code and Wiegand serial number. These are the numbers that are printed on the back of your remote, card, fob, whatever it may be. If you don't want to use a facility code, you'll just put 0 there. The serial number is the 5-digit number on your card, so I'm just going to do 1000. Okay. And then the time group. If I leave this time group blank, Quinn Coford with the app that we've granted him access to, this phone number, and with this card, fob, or transmitter, has access to this device 24/7. He can get in anytime he wants. Now, if I want to restrict access, I put the pool group, and now Quinn with his transmitter, card, or fob, which the number is here, and his app can only get into the pool during those hours that we set in that pool group. Okay. The admin, the only reason you'll ever click this is not a true web portal administrator. We'll have a different video that shows you how to create other administrators to manage the system through the web portal. This admin allows them in the app to see a log. That's it, a log of who is coming and going. So my advice, don't ever use that because it's not very useful at all. Okay. Dial to open and latch to open. These are 2 more important things. Dial to open means that I'm using a virtual credential for this user. They can either download the app and press the button that's called this gate number. They press that and we'll open it. Or they can dial the phone number that's associated with this PAL device. Most times you will never need to use the dial to open, but it is kind of a neat feature that you can use. Latch to open is also something that's going to be used only for really administrators. The latch to open means in the app, if they press and hold the icon in the app, that is going to latch or hold the gate open until someone else unlatches it. So if you press that, they have the ability in the app to either momentary open, which means the gate will open and close automatically with the timer on the gate, or they press and hold the icon and it will say latching gate, and that gate's going to open, stay open, and then will only close after someone with this latch ability closes it. So that's going to be if you have parties, if they're mostly just parties, or for some reason you want to hold the gate open because you're not there. So you're really going to only want to give that to administrators, but most people are just going to look like this. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and press save, and now Quinn is saved. And again, because I saved his phone number, you'll see here, if I go to the general tab, I have now app user licenses. I have now used 1 of the 5 that I have free, and if I want more, I have to buy them down here. So let's say we're not going to use the app, which a lot of people don't, but we're just going to use our Wiegand remote card or fob. I'll press add user. I'm going to leave the phone number blank. Type in the first and last name. Enter in their Wiegand facility code. It says remote control serial number. You only use the remote control serial number if you're using the specific PAL remotes. Most people are going to be using the Wiegand facility code and Wiegand serial number for cards, fobs, or transmitters. Just ignore the remote control serial number unless you're using the specific PAL remote. Okay, so I'm going to do facility code 0 again because I don't know it. I'm going to do the serial number next in line. I want them to have 24/7 access, so I'm going to leave that blank. And they will not be able to dial to open. They will not be able to latch to open, but I'm not putting a phone number in there because this person is not going to use the app to open the gate or door. So I'm going to put no phone number, click save, and now I have 2 users in here. Just a quick reference, the app is called PalGate, P-A-L-G-A-T-E, and if you're using it, When you added the user Quinn, you would need to manually send them an email or call them and say, hey, you've been given a PAL virtual credential, download the PAL Gate app and follow the prompts. It's that simple. The prompts then do the rest, and it will automatically open up on their app once they type in their name and all of the information PAL asks for. This person will just be able to get in using their remote card or fob, and then every time they do something, it's going to show up in the log, time and date stamped. So that's a pretty basic overview, but it's very simple, it's easy to manage, it's user-friendly, and gives you all the tools that you need for access control. Now, if you have more than one device on your property or your business or whatever it is, we are going to create a video called Places, which allows you to bundle all of those devices into one place and manage it, add the user once rather than multiple times. That can be used. That's a really nice feature. If you have usually more than 2 PAL devices, we'll create a place. It just makes it easier for simple managing. But if you just have 1 or 2, this is the way to do it. So we'll create more videos on places and also how to actually create true administrators who have web portal access. Thanks.